As for the annual reading, take a look at this. We were in shul at Mincha last week. Probably we were. I hope you were. What did we read at Mincha? Beginning of what we read today. Today we read the beginning of Ki Tisa, right? That's the annual parsha. So last week we read the first part of Ki Tisa at Mincha, and today we read it, and Monday we read it, and on Shabbos they're going to read Ki Tisa again, and next week, which is Parshas Vayakhel, they're going to have also the Haftarah, or if you're just reading triennial cycle, it's going to be the Torah reading is Parshas Shekalim. And what do we read for Shekalim? According at least to the way we hold in La Halacha, the beginning of Shekalim is Kisisa. Wow! So that means we're reading Parshas Shekalim. We read it last Shabbos. We'll read it this Shabbos. We'll read it next Shabbos. 3 straight Shabbases, and also Monday and Thursday this week. A total of 5 times. So wait a minute, what is Shekalim? Shekalim is the reminder. Don't forget, give your money, give your donations to the temple. Now, we've also said in previous years that this takana to read the 4 parshas in Adar and in advance of Pesach is not Zecher Mikdash. Why? Because they did this during Mikdash times, and we do the exact thing that they used to do. We're still keeping the Iker takana. The fact that we read Shekalim and Zachor and Hara and HaChodesh has nothing to do with Zecher Mikdash. It's an eternal obligation because this year, like every other year, we're still planning on being able to keep all these commandments. Doesn't it make sense? Yeah, so I'd like to remind people, you're supposed to have a Beis HaMikdash. It seems that the bad guys are making a big stink about this. They want to take away the Beis HaMikdash from us. They're saying it, and we're not saying enough again about this. I understand the fact that many Jews, including rabbi types, don't understand how important it is that we fight for the Beis HaMikdash now. Why? Because they've been told, well, you can't go there. And the only way you can go there is only after some big supernatural miracle has to happen. And until then, it's off limits. So I understand, fine, let it be off limits. But should be off limits also to the enemy. Why? It makes no sense that Jews, I protest the ongoing situation on the Temple Mount, that the Jews are not in control there and can't do what they want. The Temple Mount should be handed over to the auspices of the Shevet Levi, who should organize themselves and be running the place. Shevet Levi is in charge of Machane Leviah. Machane Leviah is Har HaBayis. Okay? Well, no, the city is Machane Yisrael. Jerusalem is Machane Yisrael. Machane Leviah corresponds to Har HaBayis. It means the Leviim are supposed to be guarding Har HaBayis. That's all. Okay, they're supposed to be controlling entry. That's what's supposed to be. So we should be objecting to this. And I object to the continued presence of a foreign entity on Har HaBayis. I object to that, and I think that anybody who doesn't object to that is missing the boat, giving up their mother. Selling off everything that is dear to us. For I guess a pair of shoes, like they sold Yosef. We're basically selling out the Temple Mount. Well, you don't even get anything. So I think that not enough people are outraged by what goes on. I'm outraged. I object. I object to everything. I don't know if any other, just like I said last week, we should be objecting to everything the American regime is doing. I don't know why the Jews aren't protesting in the streets, their own regime. Apparently it's because that you can't do, especially Jews who are on the blue team. How could it be that, the blue team is now the enemy? Okay, well, it is. You have to eventually you have to admit that you were wrong about something, but they can't. So they're stuck. So we should be very much upset about this.